Hatham Road, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Click, 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 clickety clack, clack, clack. Bitch. Bitch, bitch.
Hello.
Bitch.
What are you two looking to buy? What a unique palette.
Following the paper got us past the first...
Ronak, these two want to buy...
Got it. You too. Please follow me.
Wait.
You two have a fascinating fashion.
Wait, I was supposed to read a paper? The game didn't tell me that! Let's read this. Looking to buy some unripe power fruits. Ask the informant to take you to Dory. Wear a morning flower. I gotta take a picture of this. I'm an idiot. Am I cheaping out? Yes. Do I care? Hell no. Taking a picture it is. Let's put in. Oh, shit. Let's see how good that picture looks. Oh, good.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru Rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
Ah, the warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
They're like, why do they have a mask on?
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Mm-hmm. Customer. Uh-huh.
Hold on. That's not right.
Ah, I'm sorry. But as things...
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer...
Fuck. Let's retry that.
Before I retrieve your please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Dizziness with a side of tennis? Bro, what?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? I'm guessing that you're going for a more traditional package.
Wait a sec. Sumeru City style means we're only buying a few things. He won't take us to...
He's
cautious of us. Let's take a clook.
Ah! Wait, we need to...
Before I retrieve your products,
Ah,
I need
no.
to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that make...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your product. Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? Oh, Hatham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Shit! Run!
He ran that way.
Stop running from us, hoes! Get back here!
Look, he's over there.
God dang! He keep running. He is dipping. Hey, yo. Kinda. That's kinda sucks.
Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right.
Trust me, I'll find you the perfect code.
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
Huh.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Huh? Wait, you're Dory? I'm unsure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier. Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, but it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a comp. I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business. We don't, so that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course. Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in... What kind of products do you see? Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Yeesh. Who would want it? Or how about... With this one, you can become an expert in it. Ooh, now this 2 million Mora. Whoa! That's... Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's... Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
Wait, two of them.
Ah. We'll take these, please and my oh my. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million. But all the canned knowledge we just think about it. We've gone to all this trouble. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's moral left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. Excellent. Then please... hold on a second. Paimon thought we could... Oh, but my dear cousin... Uh-oh. Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these.
Those are all fake.
So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the more has already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brew. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one. Dory, we'll take this one. All right, very good. Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaithams. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
What the frick was that? Ah! Maybe I wasn't meant for this world. Shit, it clipped the end of my wing. Ah! You is a hoe. You is a bitch. You is a bitch. Yo, you is a bitch. Yeah, fuck me like that. Hey. It's free real estate. Bitcoin.
You two made it.
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
You're a pretty daring...
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Mach...
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about...
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, he just wants... When we heard that the Academia had lost something...
In that case, a short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or how to find your sister?
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is.
Like Michael Jackson and the Phillips.
As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may... Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative I agreed to forego ownership of the divine. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar. They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains the Scarlet King's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the Academia tarnish their deity's soul.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with him?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the Divine Knowledge Capsule ends up in, my... Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
Dinral has a few locations, but the easiest is at Eldon's Great Skeleton, where it shows up at 9 a.m. Finally, Oroch is found at the Lake Hylia at midnight. Finish finding the memories. If you're a major fan of the Zelda games like I am, then the memories are a pivotal part of Breath of the Wild's story and something you shouldn't miss. You'll stumble upon some memories while you play the main campaign, but you'll need to spend a little bit of extra time hunting the rest. Using your Sheikah slate, you will need to use the photos you have from Zelda to track down the many things that Link has forgotten during his slumber. Scour the game's vast terrain to find each and every one and get yourself fully caught up in all the lore. This also extends to the Champion's Ballad DLC memories and Breath of the Wild's hidden memory. Go to Eventide Island. Eventide Island is pretty easy to miss if you don't exactly know where it is or how to get to it. Defeating the challenges on the island is extremely tricky and best suited for those who want to be challenged. Even the most veteran players have a hard time conquering this island. Once you arrive, Link will lose all his equipment, including armor, weapons, and food. You'll then need to complete 3 tasks, but if you die, you'll have to start all over again. The fastest way to get there is to travel to the Muo Chim Shrine and sail from there. To make your challenges even more difficult, the island is riddled with monsters, including a Hinox. Find the best mountains. Did you know that you can find links?
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the...
Yes, you can say that. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the Divine Knowledge Capsules. If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay.
Haytham, before you go, we actually bought...
You two want to try using a knowledge? Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. Alright, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
From there, just journey through the lost
Here.
until you find the sword in the closet.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8.
Pyro housing.
Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Really? Aw, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a...
Wow! Hey, Thumb! Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia, right?
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most... All right, let's begin the test.
We're waiting.
All right. I'll link your Akasha. The next step is to hold it in your hand. I'll...
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2.
Windblade!
All hail!
Now, I'll start...
Oh, hey, Thumb. How's it...
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability.
Wait! How much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Hi, Mom? Have you forgot that I came from a... no.
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's content... At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk.
sure about where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is.
We're way behind schedule.
I'll find you the perfect color.
Next on the agenda.
Beauty.
Here, over here! Oh, welcome back, my loyal you name it. Can knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a what? Can you really get us anything we want? Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite? Then please, oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind. Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours, but you know, that kind of information. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big. But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon? Because to me, as for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no, it's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. I'm El Ahmar. Ah, so you're all. The group has done everything in their power to that divine knowledge capsule. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. Thanks for the info. Please, it's mine. Well, we figured out where the divine knowledge capsule is. Turns out, it ended up in the hands of Ain El Ahmar. Let's head back and talk to Al Haytham. Al Haytham, we got the info you wanted.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites transaction. But then, to get close enough to take a picture like this. Bold move, Dory. Very bold move. All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain al-Ahmar. And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
May you rest in pepperonis.